Okay, so let's take a look at how you can install Homebrew. So if you go to Safari and check for Homebrew, it should land you to the website that looks something like this. Right now, before we install this, what we'll have to do is we'll first have to open our terminal, and then we'll have to make sure to add Xcode command line tools. So Xcode dash select and double dash install. If I hit enter, it should ask me for my admin password. Click on install, press on agree, and it should find and install the Xcode command line tools. It will try to download. It will show you how much. Now once installed, it will tell you that software was installed. Click on done. Now we can return back to terminal, and then we can run our Homebrew command. So here, as you can see, to install Homebrew, we'll have to copy this particular command. Right now, let's go back to the terminal and let's paste that command. Right now, notice that I have pasted it and I can run it. It will ask me to enter the password again. Right, so it will tell you that following new directories will be created, and then we can press return to continue or any other key to abort. Right now it has started the downloads. Once done, it will release the command and then come back to the terminal prompt. Now once finished, you will find that it will show you this message, run brew help to get started. So what we'll do instead is we will type in brew doctor to see if everything is installed correctly. And it shows your system is ready to brew. Right now, there are some of the commands that you should know and go through, which is brew help will show you the list of options that you can use, like your brew search, info, install, update, upgrade, uninstall list, etc. So what we will do is we will try and install with brew install, then double dash cask, and here you see now. Let's try and search for some of the packages. If you check on official Homebrew, you will find that it has documentation on how to install things. Also, it shows you the formula for Homebrew where you see the packages that you can install. So let's see, if I search for item 2, I can find it here. Now we will just copy this command and then come back to our terminal and paste it. So brew install double dash cask and then item 2. Okay, now our item is installed. Next thing, we can close this and let's try and find within Finder whether item is installed or not. Right now, let's go with Launchpad to check if item is listed, as you can see, item is here. If I click on that, it should open item, right? It will ask you for whether you are sure you want to run this, and there you go. Now you just have to make sure to configure this according to your requirement and you are good to go. Similarly, with your Homebrew, you can also install few other applications as well, like brew install, then cask, and let's say we'll go with Google Chrome, right? If I hit enter, it will try to find that package, and as you can see, it will go through the list. It will download that particular installer. Now you can see even Google Chrome is now installed. Now let's take a look at some of the other options, right? So let me clear. Now here, if you do brew list, right, and / versions, it will show you list of packages that you have. Currently you have CS certificates, and it will show you the current version for that, right? Apart from that, you can also search for a specific package by typing in brew search, and then let's say some Google package, or let's see if you want to install Firefox, right? So it will check whether that package is there or not. Here you see, it will show you formulae Firefox PWA, then cask Firefox, right? So you just have to type in brew install / cask and then Firefox, right? So these are some of the typical commands and some applications that you can install from brew. Okay, now let's take a look at how we can use Homebrew to install ZSH. So ZSH is Z shell that you can install on Mac. So what we can do for this is we can type in brew, then cask, then let's see search, and type in ZSH. It will search through its list of available formulae or packages, and it will show you what's available. Okay, so brew cask is no longer brew command. Use brew then command and then cask instead. So that's one thing we learned today. So brew search and then ZSH and then -- cask, right? So let's search for that. Let's hope it finds something. Currently only it shows this particular cask. So what we will do is we instead search for brew install ZSH. Let's hope it installs. Okay, now it has updated few casks that we already had, deleted few, and now it is searching for our Z shell, downloading the necessary packages, right? So we have ZSH installed. Now at the end it should release the prompt, and then we will check the version of ZSH that our brew has managed to install. Okay, now what we can do is we can simply clear the screen, and here we can also check brew doctor to see if everything is ready to install. So considering it has already updated our previous set of packages, you can see that it's ready to use. Okay, now it has thrown few warning. Apart from that, we can now simply type in ZSH / version. Here you see the that is the latest version that we have on Mac. So now at the end you have learned how to install Homebrew, then also learn how to search for packages, install various packages, and also check for various Homebrew commands. Now in case of Homebrew, you also have option to add repositories where you can search for specific packages. So those are called as a tab. So when you type in brew tab, you will find that it will return the result of repositories where it looks for packages and services, right? So when you see this cars, core and services, you will get the idea where it checks for particular user and their repository. So Homebrew services, Homebrew core and cask are those repositories under name Homebrew, right? Similarly, if you get to add new tab, you can simply use brew tab and then username and then their repository, right? So only in case of external repositories which you know can act like tab for your packages, so those can be added using brew tab, right? And if you wish to update everything including tab and your family and brew packages, you can type in brew update and that should work. Similarly, anything local you want to update with brew, you can use upgrade command, right? And similarly, if you wish to uninstall any tab or any package or formula, you use brew uninstall, right? And if you want to reduce the clutter, simply use brew cleanup. That should give you an idea how to work with some of the brew commands and their usage.